This is exactly how I could explain the past 2 months here in Doha, Qatar. It was exciting and thrilling, and above all, once in a lifetime experience.
Hi, hello, good evening. It's been a while since I posted another video here. It was just a crazy ride throughout the month. Maybe a couple of months, last few months had been really hectic and busy, but it's good actually because it was filled with exciting projects and I was continuously cutting, collecting, sorting, painting and assembling plastics, creating new installations. Right now I'm at this exciting place which is at the Fan Festival Zone in Bida Park, and I am doing an installation here.
So last month I was approached by Al Hosh Gallery here in Qatar to do a commissioned artwork, an art installation at this FIFA Fan Festival in Al Bida Park. Frankly speaking, I started the project with very vague idea, but the initial step was to find or buy a tree. So as per my initial discussion with the gallery, what I came up with was the idea to create a tree which involves both natural and upcycled elements. Unlike many other countries, it's very hard to find lush greenery or trees around me. So I thought the perfect place to visit and gather inspiration would be a nursery.
It's an exhausting day. We are just trying to find this exact place for the Education Above All pavilion inside the Fan Festival Zone.
So today the project is about to begin. As per the plan, the driver from the nursery would deliver the tree to the exact spot inside the FIFA Fan Festival Zone. By that time, that is the first week of November, the Al Bida Park has been completely transformed. There was only one entrance for the workforce, and it was a bit hard to find the exact place where the Education Above All pavilion was located. Finally, we found the place, and the driver was successfully able to unload the tree. That was the first time that I'm seeing the whole dimension of the tree. So I had to take some time to calculate how much textures I had to make. So I thought of starting the work from the next day evening, since the days were still hot during the daytime. Even though I started making few of the basic textures, I was unsure about the whole process and I didn't have any clear image in my mind how the tree would look at the end.
So this is day one of install and I'm here. So today I came by evening so that I could just see the measurement of the branches and the tree. So I'll be clearing up all these two branches and will be adding the textures like this. I've made few textures and all these will be added in these branches. So on one portion of the tree it will be the real natural leaves, and on the other side I'll be adding my own kind of ecosystem. So that's the plan.
However, by the end of that evening, I realized that I will have to make some changes in the plan because just in one day, the leaves were falling down naturally because of the sun, and as I said, it was still hot during the daytime. Even though we were watering the tree, the leaves were falling, and the next 2 days I couldn't come inside and create or install the work since it was bomb check and there was no access. So I had to immediately change plan and develop some new idea because I knew after 2 days of not watering the tree, which is standing under the sun, I would definitely see a tree without any leaves. So that's when I thought of creating something with the plastic bags, so the textures would look really bushy, and I had already collected lots and lots of single-use plastic bags. So from that moment I started creating these flowers for endless hours for the next couple of days until my access card got issued. And since I had to cover up the whole space of whole branches of the tree, unlike my initial plan, I knew I will have to work on more than 100 plastic bags. So, easily for more than a week, this was the situation of my studio floor. And also, fortunately, I had saved up lots of green leftovers from my previous installation. It was easy to create these green leaves, which were beautiful because these were transparent and it will create a contrast between the opaque white flowers. So after 4 days of wait, we were finally able to go inside the fan festival zone for the final day of installing. Since the bomb check of the venue was already finished, it was really hard to get the accreditation access. But we were given 1 day to complete the whole installation, and fortunately, my husband also assisted me that day. Even though I had made flowers throughout these 4 days, as expected, I had to sit down at the venue and create more flowers. And fortunately, since my husband was also there for installing, we were able to wind up the installation process by midnight. But I must admit, it was worth all those efforts to see my relive tree installation going live in such a prestigious venue. By adding the upcycled single-use plastics onto a living tree, I wanted to highlight or symbolize the existence or the importance of single-use plastics in our lifestyle and what a big role it plays in our day-to-day lives. So, as consumers, I strongly believe that we are responsible for making it a villain. And through my artwork, I would like to question the judgment of the audience if the plastic is a polluter or a protector. I was so excited to see thousands of people passing by that venue, stopping by the installation to read or know more about the artwork, and it was such a privilege to be able to explain about the artwork to people from all around the world. It was indeed an honor to be the only Indian artist among the collection of so many eminent Qatari or Arab artists in the SDG pavilion. Moving on to yet another excitement which was happening very near to the Education Above All pavilion. It was Expo 2023, yet another pavilion, and it has some exciting activities going on. Expo 2023 is the next most awaited event which will be happening from October 2023, and I was requested to coordinate 4 workshops at their pavilion. Since the theme for the 2023 Expo would be horticulture, their pavilion is filled with so many exciting things related to horticulture and sustainability. So throughout the World Cup month, there were 4 workshops happening every day at the Expo Pavilion, and each of them were handled by different lovely ladies, and 2 of the workshops were using discarded single-use plastics and 2 of them were using the discarded cardboards, and kids were really having a fun time. As I mentioned earlier, the pavilion was really exciting. The whole furnitures that you see here were created using 3D printing method, which has used the recycled plastics. And finally, it is the most awaited day, the first day of FIFA World Cup 2023, and I was witnessing the whole moment from the fan festival zone. The evening was really crowded and the vibe was amazing throughout the opening ceremony.
بدءا من هذا المساء وطوال 28 يوما سوف ندابر ومعنا العالم بأسره بإذن الله المهرجان الكروي الكبير.
Frankly speaking, till that moment, I hadn't realized the importance or the intensity of the opportunity that I was given to be part of such a huge sporting event or such a prestigious event. And now, after experiencing a month full of FIFA festivities, I realize how fortunate I am to be able to get this opportunity to represent myself, my artwork, and my country on this prestigious pavilion. It was indeed an honor to get invited to attend the closing ceremony of Education Above All Pavilion, which was attended by Her Highness Sheikha Mosa herself. I can't explain in words how proud I am to be able to meet and greet one of the most influential personality. Thanks to Al Hoj Gallery, Education Above All, FIFA Fan Festival, and above all, the beautiful country Qatar for making this happen and giving me some of the beautiful moments of my life which I could cherish forever. And I cannot thank enough the media from Qatar and India who supported me and acknowledged my effort and passion. I'm certain that the image of this relive tree installation will not just remain in my phone gallery, but might have traveled along with thousands of people who visited the fan festival or who came to witness the FIFA World Cup 2023. Finally, curtains down for 1 month long festivities. But this country proved to the world that nothing is impossible. And isn't that the biggest learning or the inspiration that each one of us can take away? I certainly couldn't have asked for a better way to wind up a brilliant year 2022. Thank you, Qatar.